The great agents will meet with someone at any stage. Even if you are a year away from buying a home, I will meet with you. And the reason why is there are a lot of things we find that when people come in later in the process, like here's a great example, is we had a client who was expecting their first baby, so they have a big life change, and they'd been thinking about buying a home since they first learned they were expecting their first child. But when did they call us and walk into our office? When the mother-to-be was 8 months pregnant. I think a lot of people are worried that if they come in and they meet with a real estate professional that they're gonna be wasting their time because they're a year out on this process. And two things happen. Number one, it's never wasting your time to gather information. People feel like they need to have a certain level of being ready, and that's just not true. So the moment you're thinking, maybe this is something I should look into, that's the time that you should reach out. The second thing that people tend to worry about when meeting with a real estate professional, they're worried about wasting their time, but I think they're also worried that they need to have a certain level of information before I can even come in and talk to somebody. And that's just not true. I think a lot of times too, people will believe that they won't be able to buy for a year or two, and the reality is it could be a lot sooner than that. We worked with a young family last year. They didn't think they could buy at all. Like they saw a house online and they thought it was cute and they reached out to us about it. And they're like, oh, but we don't think we can ever buy. I asked them about their situation and we sat down and we chatted. And I said, there's nothing that's holding you back. And the great news there is within 60 days, that family was into their first home. So a lot of times people set up these artificial barriers. And it's a little tragic. Like we feel like, if we had talked to you 6 months ago, like we could have saved you 6 months of heartache and anxiety about this process.